question, which he did very clearly. Question number 9, the Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Canterbury Earthquake Recovery and asks, how many written comments were received on the draft recovery plan for the Christchurch CBD, and is it his intention to consider them all before making a decision on the draft recovery plan for the CBD in accordance with the process set out on the Canterbury Earthquake Recovery Authority's website?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I'm advised it's 79 and the answer is yes.
The Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Mr Speaker, will his consideration include the written comments from Engineer John Scarry, who has raised serious concerns about the need for seismic-resistant design, including seismic separation between buildings, area-wide deep soil improvement and the impact that deep alluvial deposits have on surface seismic accelerations? And if so, how will these be addressed in a draft plan that has failed to even mention them?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, consideration will be given to all submissions.
The Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Does he agree that the draft Central City Plan, seismic-resistant design for the rebuild and the founding soils of the CBD are within his remit as Minister for Canterbury Earthquake Recovery? And if so, why did he refer the 30th of January letter from John Scarry sent to him about these matters to the Minister of Building and Construction, saying that the issue fell within his portfolio?
Mr Speaker, if the member would for a moment recall the Canterbury Earthquake Recovery Act, it makes clear that ministers still retain primary portfolio responsibility in their particular portfolio area. It is within the remit of the Minister for Building and Housing to deal with the matters raised by this particular engineer, and that work is being done.
The Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
What confidence can the people of Christchurch have in the recovery process where a design of a draft city plan can completely ignore the submission, that it can be referred to the Minister for Earthquake Recovery and he refers it to the Minister for Department and Housing, when it is indeed his responsibility as Minister for Earthquake Recovery to sign off on the Central City Plan?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, the draft plan was prepared by the Christchurch City Council. My job is to once again ask for submissions. I've done that. We've received them. This is one of those submissions. It's quite appropriate that that submission would be forwarded to the Department of Building and Housing for their advice before any consideration is further given to making the draft plan a plan.
Point of order, the Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Mr Speaker, I seek leave to table the letter from John Scarry Engineering addressed to the Honourable Jerry Brownlee, His Worship the Mayor of Christchurch, and Mr Roger Sutton, the Chief Executive of SERA, together with the submission that they made on the Central City Plan. And finally, the third item, the letter from the Minister's office simply referring this to the Minister for Building and Construction.
Leave is sought to table those documents. Is there any objection?
Absolutely not.
There is no objection. Question number 10, Melissa Lee.